multi-seed crackers goes the ground almonds, 1/3 of a cup of ground almonds, and then 1 1/3 cups of various seeds. The sunflower seeds and the pumpkin seeds are quite high in carbs, so I'm going to use a bigger percentage of the hemp seeds, which are there. Some sesame seeds as well. They're whole sesame seeds. They're less than 1 gram of carbs per 100. And some of these seeds, how do you pronounce that? Is it chia, or what? Chia seeds as well. Then once you put the seeds in, you add 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then some melted coconut oil, 4 tablespoons of that. And then you put, I'm going to use this measuring jug to mix it all in. You then add 1 cup of boiling water, mix it all together, put it on a pan, but make sure you line the pan with some really good parchment that's non-stick or some of that baking sheet stuff, and put it in the oven. So you put it in the oven at 150 degrees centigrade. Make sure you're preheating the oven, and believe it or not, this time I am. Look, my oven is on over there. Incredible. Actually remembering to preheat it. Goodness me, what's happening? So you mix all the dry ingredients in a bowl, add boiling water and the oil, and then mix together with a wooden fork, and then spread out on your baking tray. I'm going to put some lining on that as well. And I'll show you what I'm doing as I'm going. My dry ingredients are all in there. So that's the seeds, the psyllium husk, the almond flour, and the salt. I've put my pot of coconut oil in the microwave just for 30 seconds, and that is mostly melted. So I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of coconut oil in there as well, and then 1 cup of boiling water. So you can see it looks pretty runny at the moment, but if you leave it a little while, it becomes more doughy, but keep mixing it through, making sure you're getting all those ingredients mixed really well in. And I can feel it's getting stiffer. I normally double this up, but I'm not going to need a lot at the moment. I will make some more just before Christmas. It's mid-November now. Then pour this onto the baking parchment and then spread it out. So I've smoothed that out, spread that out on the baking parchment. I'm going to put those in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes and check them. They were wetter than I remember. I haven't made these for ages, and I normally double up the recipe, and these seem much wetter. So it's on quite a cool heat, 150 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. I'll check them and be back in 45 minutes. So 45 minutes has passed. I'm just going to check the seeds. Check the crackers. They look pretty good, actually. Slightly browning at the edges. Really good. So I'm going to turn off the oven. I'm going to shut the door, turn the oven off completely, and just leave them to cool in there. They'll turn out nice and crisp then. So I left them to cool as the oven was cooling down. I've just taken them out. And so what you're going to do, you're going to pick up the parchment, and they will start to break like that, but that's fine. You're not going to be able to cut them because they are pretty dry, and they're going to break as you lift the protective sheet that's underneath. And then just break them up into the sizes that you want, and put your low carb cream cheese on there. If you find a low carb other kind of cheese, put that on as well. But these are really good, and just keep them in a container, and they will last for ages, ages and ages. And double up the recipe to make twice as many, especially if you've got people coming round. And you choose your own seeds that you put in. Just when you're putting the seeds in, just be aware of your carb count. So enjoy those. Let me know what you think. And is there anything else you want me to keto veganize or vegan ketoize? Let me know. Subscribe and follow, and do send me messages.